option without fear before our enemies. We have sworn an oath to restore Biafra, or we die in the process. There will be no retreat and no surrender. If the option they give to us is to seek our restoration by violence, every living thing living in the zoo will be destroyed. All the animals will be destroyed. It's a promise and a pledge we are making to them. They must understand that we just don't love our country. We are fanatical about Biafra. We will do everything humanly possible to ensure that Biafra comes. It is either the flag of Biafra is raised up or I am lowered into the grave. One of the two must happen. It is better for this heaven and this earth not to exist than for Biafra not to come to pass. We dedicate it into the hands of Chukwu Abiyama, the creator of the heavens and the earth, because only him decreed that we should exist as a race, and only him has the say to decide and to determine if we are to survive or not. We don't rest our hopes in any man. We don't believe that any country can do anything for us. We are going to reaffirm our faith in the supremacy of the creator of the heavens and the earth, Chukwu Abiyama, upon to whom and in whom every glory and honor belongs to. That's why we worship him and nothing else and no other. We worship the one true living God. That is who we worship. That is why we were created. We are not like any other people. We have been chosen by Chukwu Abiyama to serve him. We have been chosen by the creator of the heavens and the earth that we may serve him. That is why in our names it contains every praise imaginable. Every praise imaginable to the Most High is contained within our names, because we are very special people. We are here to reaffirm and reiterate that. We are here to ensure that this very march towards our freedom cannot be hindered. Any obstacle on our way, real or imagined, man or woman, adult or child, anything it is, once you are an impediment to the restoration of the sovereignty of Biafra, you will be destroyed completely and totally, in every way imaginable. We do not forgive. There is no forgiveness in our dictionary. We are here to ensure that the death of 3.5 million people is not forgotten. It is to them that I owe every ounce of loyalty and obligation. They are not here to offer any advice or to ask us to forgive Gowon. They are not here to ask us to forgive Haruna. They are not here to ask us to forgive the Yoruba people and the Awolowo family. The reason why we exist is to ensure that their memory, that they can never ever be forgotten, that their memory will linger on forever, that as long as man walks this earth, this world will remember the 3.5 million people that they killed, men and women that did nothing, children that were innocent. Their only crime is to be blessed by God. That is the only crime they have committed. As those children were being slaughtered, as they were being stabbed to death by a very wicked and cruel world, spearheaded by Awolowo, everybody looked on and did nothing. Instead of them to help us, they ensured that our absolute blockade from land, air, and sea was absolute, that we may die, that the children of God may die. But lo and behold, Chukwu Abiyama determined that we cannot die, that we cannot perish, because we are his own. Despite all our iniquities, despite all our sins, he made us in his image. He gave us that very edict to worship him, and that is what we do every blessed day on this radio station, without fail and without the fear of any human being, talk less of an animal in the zoo. We are here to worship Chukwu Abiyama.
Oh, Nana. Mr. Bobsy, I won't speak my mind.
Gucci Beats.
Nigeria don't enter one chance, I swear. Oh, now go with the go, so go. Herdsmen, they kill us every day for them busy, they campaign again. After they failed all the promises they made, oh, then they praise themselves. Why the masses were supposed to give them the praises we they are they run to? Move it out. I blame it on the religious leaders. I blame it on the traditional rulers. People were supposed to fight for the people, they don't compromise. Shame on the rebellious brothers. People will cry with us during answers. Today them don't join those oppressors, they eat jollof. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive. We have up where this government they cause my time bomb. He goes the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. They no even care, they no even send. Say the people they die of hunger. Hungry dog is an angry dog. One day you go bite the owner. I don't man is the devil workshop. Many youths for Nigeria no good job. And the country the youths got no future. The country is gone, that's on period. Move it on. I blame it on the judiciary leaders. I blame it on the electoral officials. People were supposed to save the nation, but they collected bribe. Shame on the armed forces. People were supposed to protect the masses. One of them they shoot us anytime they hear our voice. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive. We have up where this government they cause na time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come. It is very close and you feel when the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. Mr. Babsy, I don't speak my mind. Lord, come save my people.
Yes, so yes. Wow. This music Kabakara one there. What a wonderful piece. God bless you, my brother. That is a wonderful piece indeed. Great message. We've representing. We've found everywhere one day. Probably found out. You feel the music, right? Wow. Come on. Powerful message. Revolution is coming. Freedom of people is here. Redemption is here. Liberation is here. Redemption is here. And liberation is also here. Usbg, United States of Biafra government, divine authority, Welebo, Umuchuku Kabiama. They wouldn't. You're welcome. I see you one of them one. No more, EJ. You're welcome to the program. Yeah, Jamono. Bachineke. Our own militant. You're welcome. Telling you, inspirational song, very, very powerful message. One more time. I have up here also. One year in a chair. One more time. One mama and YouTube. I get to you. My but so bad. One about it. Boy yourself. Now it's about the powerful music. One of us. It's one of us. Get on to one. Let's go.
Oh, Nana. Mr. Bobsy, I won't speak my mind.
Gucci Beats.
Nigeria don't enter one chance, I swear. Now go with the go so. Herdsmen, they kill us every day for them busy, they campaign again. After they failed all the promises they made, oh, then they praise themselves. Why the masses were supposed to give them the praises we they run to? I blame it on the religious leaders. I blame it on the traditional rulers. People were supposed to fight for the people. They don't compromise.
Don't compromise. Don't compromise.
Today them don't join those oppressors. They eat jollof. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive. We have up where this government they cause na time bomb. It go soon explode. Revolution they come. It is very close and they feel when the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. They no even care, they no even send. Say the people they die of hunger. Hungry dog is an angry dog. One day you go bite the owner. I don't man is the devil workshop. Many youths for Nigeria no good job. And the country the youths got no future. The country is gone, that's on period. Move it on. I blame it on the judiciary leaders. One of them they shoot us anytime they hear our voice. Something on the smell of. Very soon now we go perceive. We have up where this government they cause na time bomb. He go soon explode. Revolution they come. It is very close and they feel when the power of the people we triumph, the power of the people in power. Mr. Bobsy, I don't speak my mind. Lord, come save my people.
Yes. Kawapi son, Kapiama. This is Biafran Exodus TV, always bringing you the message of redemption and liberation to the hearts and the minds of our people. This is another wonderful opportunity for us to register another message, for us to just put it out there. Based on those way, another opportunity when I can let you know, will be new. Onye mere ka anyị weta n'ụbọchị nke taa, onye nwa onye ji anyị ji aga, onye anyị ji ebi, onye ọzọ anyị nwere ma ọ bụrụ papa bi n'eluigwe, onye ọzọ anyị nwere ma ọ bụrụ papa bi n'eluigwe, nwere onye ọzọ papa bi n'eluigwe. So as we coming in, now coming in genuinely. I tell you what about I tell you. We have delivered his own quota through his song. Confirm. I do very pleased, man. Powerful. Revolution is coming. They suppose and I know Metraga John and the Sabonis one but well much. We have already really understand the time and the season and on email. So one of the plans of the enemy in a plan. But Umife have risen. What to go? They hate to hear the truth. They hate to hear the truth. They hate to hear the truth. The truth now back as how. You have to go so and on the way he were. On the way he were. But when we want to that's the kind of Uzoma redemption and liberation to the hearts and the minds of our people. And when they appreciate the message, your bara. When they don't appreciate the message, okay, bara. I truly I came to understand. That now, most of the time they buy. We watch out to Chinekenas we lead the spirit of Mazen and the Carlo being our leader. Go put a message in Kanapata. Many people hated him. They hated him. They didn't like the way he speaks. Even Amuasoka, one of those that Ndesoka were boy as bar. Yotago. There's nothing like Umukimako. You was only an abading bar, self, and the bar, no, only Clement, no, always boom, but non doors, I was in dojo. When you was only this man, self, and the bar, no. I was feeling the same way to Mazin and the Carlos, and who is this man every time? Yotago. There's no self-discipline, no to never swear or. To never where we never self-discipline, never more distance, Mazan and Canoni, Tinaba. As so much of a way to buy Bansamba, you would this man. Every time on a claim on I want a kind of and can't come on your blood with your job. I was like enough, I was angry. But with the time, I let her understand where he was coming from. I let her understand the reason why he was angry. Let understand that no way so good on now. Well, all you so good on now, people on now. I came to realize. I heard a voice and I believe in him. till today is my leader, Masina Dikalo. I used to hate him before based on Otosina stand. The same thing is now is even applying to some of us also now that follow the light of Masina Dikalo. Many people say now they don't want when they hear them speak the truth. On abakasi how they have to go on abakasi how on a phone something like that. It's not supposed to be. But not supposed to be like that. You have to go. Self-discipline is supposed to be bakasi wagaho. Na mmadụ na-agwa gị na gị nwee moral decency, ọ dị supposed gbakasịwa gị ahụ. Why ga-eji na-agbakasị gị ahụ na ka otu mmadụ ga-esi wee na-agwa gị na gị kwanyere onwe gị ugwu. Mmadụ somebody your brother, maybe your colleague or something, your family, somebody na-agwa gị asị nwanne asị enyi na gị kwanyere onwe gị ugwu ka anyị kwanyere onwe anyị ugwu. Like your brother or your friend na-agwa gị like na nwanne na gị kwanyere onwe gị ugwu ka anyị kwanyere onwe anyị ugwu. One is it a bad thing? Or the supposed to bakasi mother? For me, it's not supposed to. For me, based on I'm about that which but for me, it's not a good thing that no matter what I gave Baramo, one or two on us now. Maybe somebody Abam, or maybe you look to an agent or here now. Like Ijabamu now. Ijabamu Simuna, they said us. Now one and I'm quite move. Yeah, like for example, now one like EJ. I was one of them back at now. You want to make you don't want to speak one sim now one there. They said us. Now we can umpire can't pire one you. It was a now one the words when them with that advice. I was ask or this was about Casimao. This was always but a good advice one in one near any one near. And another letter came to realize. It's very funny, but it's not funny. It's very funny, but it's not funny. I later came to realize that now one that common sense that don't come on. I don't come on with a lot of with most of us. But to take on the reason, take on money game. You have to go. What you do now when you want in there? And what you do now? Chipuna, Ubinigwe, when I want to touch you in one by one, more than any other person. So I want you joy. I want you joy. No will be digwe. Now what a Chinese more than any more than any other person. And the name is what a joy. You know, so today's topic, where are they? You know, today's topic, USB. Actually, you register this message here because here I find them always divine mandate. It's a divine mandate. Based on the time, based on the calling in Konobla with the Parao, based on calling in Konobla with the Korenke, in divine for Korabukuna, if you focus on it. Come to make it now, nke mu have to never calling in Kemuano based on Muane present from my own quota for the well-being of our movement. And I don't want anybody to get it twisted. I talk Konobla get there twisted. EJ, okay, studio if you are free. I want to make it interactive. Let it be a discussion. Yeah. I want to do free now. Click this link here, but now I want some. Let's just interact. Let's talk to Biafrans. You want to go? Yeah. I'm not me. What do you suppose? Or do you suppose it was something? Somebody what I get one. Quite over. Okay, I be in English. Somebody maybe can you say in English? Somebody tell you that please can you have self-discipline? Can you respect yourself? Can we? Then after what I get, can you respect yourself? Can you have self-discipline? Then can we have self-discipline? Is it a bad advice? Is it a bad word? For me, I don't think it's a bad word. But why is it that people are making it to be like it is a bad word or it is a bad advice? That is where I'm not getting it. That's where I'm not getting it. And that's this why I'm asking this question. I'm not getting it that way. Why would they imagine after us say no a bad word to them. I don't get it, man. And for me, if I know you now, if I know a bad word for me, I'm gonna have to as person who to be honest with you. You go. Now I'm saying, when the Quiro come, can you Quiro one you come Quiro Mugu, you Quiro Mugu, can you Quiro one you go? Then this is no, I'm gonna get no watch again after I know a pattern. When if I notice that kind of thing from you, anymore the only loss of my hour, you go. When I'm gonna have to ask person who you because it is a very, very bad energy or something like kind of something that is very, very full of energy, that bad energy, which is not supposed to be tolerated among us now. In our midst now, while we are in this nation building, because USB now on that nation building. Remember, USB is our nation. It is our new nation, our. You and I, the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. You're welcome. Can you hear me?
Mazin Dewo.
They were watching. And they feel me, right? You want to go? You feel me? I don't know. I don't know, like kind of, let's be practical here. And I want us to be, let it be interactive. Because this is a message I'm going to preach here. You want to go? I'm going to preach here.
I'm going to preach here.
And yes. They will never have, they will not have, they can't run away from the message. We cannot run away from that message because this is what is highly needed among us for that change, for that positive change to happen, for people to enjoy, for people to make it, for people to live a peaceful and a lovely and it's a beautiful thing, and people must embrace it.
Yes,
they must embrace it.
And for you in the cabinet, and for you not on social media, more get inclined, more get attached, and more get attached to this Biafran movement. This message is not mororogi, or we're not in that slang mororogi. It is a must. You have to adopt it. You don't have no choice. For us to get to where we are going, you change it. You have to change that moral decency, that self-discipline. You have to adopt it for this to move on. For you to be an exemplary to others, you have to emulate this self-discipline and self-decency and ekokuya. And as long as he put on working with, as long as he's on here and oh, you can see for now. Because then when they will, is it a must? We must not carry everybody along. No. In on here and now. You on social media, they flow to Ari. You have to adopt this self-decency, this self-discipline and moral decency. You know, na cabinet. Then you are in a prognose, you are in a chony gakwatu no only na bear control. You have to adopt this self-discipline and moral decency. We have to adopt it for us to prepare. Yes.
Now, EJ, thank you so much for that wonderful one. And that is very, very highly needed now because there ain't no choice. Now, I want to ask you a question here now. Now, if you found out now what you just said now is a piece of advice. A piece of advice positively for our own well-being, giving it to generally for everybody now. Now, my question now is that now you are telling somebody now in conclusion, what you are telling everybody now is like kind of everybody need to apply self-discipline, self-respect, right? And we should respect ourselves and everybody should respect himself. Now, my question now, why is it that some people, when they hear this kind of thing, they are seeing it as it is a kind of a bad word to them? They are finding it very, very hard to comprehend. Why?
You know why? Because they are not done sinning. They feel guilty. They don't want to hear it. Some of us do not want to hear it. We still want to remain where we are. We are afraid of change. Some of us are very, very afraid of change. So because of that, they feel guilty. They feel judged whenever they hear such. They feel, Mama, you understand?
Confirm.
They don't want to activate that moral decency. They don't want to activate it, and they don't want to hear it because we will still want to dwell in those
rubbish. They want to dwell on rubbish
right,
thinking.
Right. So that's why.
Envious thinking, hatred
Right.
thinking, bitterness
Right.
thinking.
So they don't wanna be judged. So they don't want to be associated with anybody who anything. Like they want to be always hanging on political correctness, lying, and not to ashi, and not jump worry. That they'll just want to dwell like that. They float to worry.
Okay, I get it.
Right.
Okay, now you get it. You have answered the question, and that is, I think, it's okay. And now my next question now is, so this is very, very funny. Okay, since now, okay, but
you know I'm not ready for this your question. So me just see him under the you just threw me under the box. I'm not. I don't know him. Yeah, require the simple him. Can we kiss again spiritually?
Very simple now. Very, very simple. Something which everybody know, and I want everybody, you and I know, and people that are what I'm saying now, they know it also. It's not even something that is eating. You understand what I mean? It's something like kind of is general. Because you are trying to save somebody here, right? You are trying to prevent somebody's heart. Let that heart not hurt that person, right? You're trying to like kind of look at the agenda of your enemy about you, about us. That this is what we need to do so that these enemies can never penetrate us, right? So that the enemies, they cannot see our weakness and destroy us. That's what you are trying to present to your people that you love. Then now, the people that you are trying to present this thing now, they are seeing you the other way around. Do you get my point now?
Right.
They're not seeing you as like now you are their enemy.
Yeah, so, you see saying the same thing.
So my question now is, what in this kind of thing, what occurs into your mind, this kind of experience? Because it's a kind of, it's a thing of a concern, right?
You shouldn't worry about it. I don't think as long as you're on the right path, you shouldn't worry about what they're thinking. You should worry about you yourself doing the right thing. You should worry about your preaching. You should worry about your consistency. You should worry about practicing what you are preaching.
Confirm.
Yeah, so you shouldn't worry about what they're thinking or how they perceive it or how they're going to be running around or how they're going to be feel judged or how they... Eventually, they will still come back to their senses and realize that you are actually telling them the truth.
Confirm.
Right.
And that is the message. That is this. What you just said now is actually what you are presenting to our people, and there is nothing more than that. You understand what I mean? They don't need to kind of be running away from this, because this is our own responsibility. Our responsibility in the hand. This is our responsibility as a group, as a family, even as a nation. Right? It is our responsibility. So when we claim that we have a new thing, when we see that we have a new nation already, this is our new nation, and we have already embraced that new nation. We're talking about so that everybody will put their hands together, put their minds together, put their brain together, put their talent together to make sure they build that new nation. Is it a bad advice? I don't think so. And it's not supposed to be a bad advice. It's a thing that is supposed to be, everybody's supposed to embrace generally. But since some few individuals or maybe some group of people that are working against it, the children of Umuife still had consistency without being distracted. Okay? That's what I'm trying to do. The reason why I'm asking this question does not mean that I don't know it. It does not mean that you don't know it. We are trying to carry everybody along, like kind of present to the Biafrans on a very general thinking. So for those people that are still having negative thinking in what we are doing, so that they should disease. They should disease from that their evil thinking. That their evil thinking is not going to help them out. Do you understand what I mean? That's their envious mind they carry into this Biafra movement. It's not going to help them out. Or it's not going to help us out. Because me, I need to also include myself in it. You understand what I mean? So all those their hatred, all those that were hatred thinking, it's not going to help anybody out. They should disease from it. And we should disease from it. And the only way all of us will disease from it to start applying, or when they maybe apply before, they will now start applying it. Self-discipline and that moral decency. The no one know here with the meaning of self-discipline. When I don't know if I'm making a point here. If I'm communicating.
You are communicating. You may activate. All these things I know. Some people naga already their own law call River Jordan. Some people know, yeah, because they don't want to hear it. So how guy wouldn't hear it?
Get here the Jordan.
Yeah, and I lock.
Okay.
Yeah, what? When I preach something like this a long time ago, you remember? I talk about self. And when he preached, when he preached one time that we're all discussing about it, about people na amacha ihe ọjọọ mee ya, even though ha makọrọ na-egbu egbu, m ji wee kwụọ one number nkụrụ nsị m na-agwa unu that gịnị ka unu na-eche ụmụnne anyị, some of ụmụnne anyị ga-amachakwa na ha ga-ahụ nwaanyị, ụmụ nwoke hụ nwaanyị provide chekwa na ha sị please use protection maka ọrịa, still tụkwa ha ga-emetụkwa ihe ha chọrọ ime. What part of their brain ka iche mere ihe ahụ? Ha na-emechi ha na-akpọchi that part of brain. Ha makwa o, ha macha na ha ga ihe agụ ike result atụ ọnwụ, but ha kpọchie that part of brain ga judge ha, kpọchie ya were ya tim n'ime mmiri ga-eme ihe ahụ, then bear the consequence later. You understand? I want to hammer. I want to hammer, but they tend to close that part of brain. They don't want to activate it. Ha make sure that self-discipline and moral decency. They don't want to activate it. Ha kushenya. We dey kiyen godo. But share the thing. Tiyen anymore here.
Wow.
You know? And then ha nepo shiarizi. Wallowing in enviness, in jealousy, in anger, bitterness, all manner of things.
What kind of choice is that? What kind of choice they have become?
It's a demonic choice now. It's a demonic choice. It's obvious. Anything of God is of moral decency. Anything of God is of self-discipline. Anything of devil is free. Okay, my God, devil's rules or devil well is very broad. The devil's road is very broad. Gine moto oloshi so ne be freestyling however you like, ne be. But also Chineke, anything of God is very restricted. It's very strict. The road is very narrow. It's very hard to follow. So that is the problem. Everybody wants. Most people choro a bit easy. Ha choro bana custodia moral decency. What are we talking about? They want to enjoy. They want to drink and live like there is no tomorrow. Give them not here now moral decency. They don't want to hear it. But guess what? That is all we're going to do. That is the way. That is the pathway to long life. That is the pathway to our destination. That is the pathway to United States of Biafra. That is the pathway to our promised land. So they don't have a choice. We must adhere to it. If you want to be associated with Nwife, you must adhere to this moral decency and self-discipline in Kopia. So we're not gonna stop.
Wow, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, Ijoma. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ijoma. Wonderful sister, mother, and a patriot. Thank you so much for your great words and advice and the input. Dear friends, you're listening and you are hearing, and we are registering this message. And you know what we are doing? We are focusing on what we are doing because we have a mandate. We are following a mandate and we are divinely moving it. You understand? So I have some few updates here, quite all right. I'm gonna play some video. One of our brothers known as someone the Kuburia. So I really need to hear a little bit of it and do something about it. And to pass a message to Biafrans in regards to that. I ain't with any other choice because we keep on preaching this thing that we are preaching. Just like our sister said here, that now one they prefer to lock that part of that reasoning. They were the key to any memory. So just go on and call Jamu and when I just what kind of choice is that? Wasting away demonic choice. So I want to know when they do some demonic choice. What pattern inside this Biafra movement here? This USB funny group here. One bear it in mind that no more forces carry that demonic forces get in charge. You're taking my point. And the overall by Iken Kakai, overall by your name Makai, it's all about when you're with the superior, that kind of the superior being the DOC. One no binigwe, I want to walk at a child, I want to carry I want overall. When you music now get put on my news coming music overall, it's going to be the title. I want the title overall. Chikuna carry sister. Give all these attack for them all these enemies rising against us, against our freedom, against our nation. I want to feel that now. Now I too small. Now I too small. Now they too tiny to conquer them. Who is Samanepa? Who is Mazina Nikalo? Who is Dr. Muzara? Who is we? Who are we? I'm a dot that we are a dot in a circle. When that dot in a circle, whenever you hear about USB, just bear this in mind. USB represents Eleliamuite, your Banyuako. Otoans willing in Israel na Middle East. Then that were no Lubanyo, no Lubain, no Lubain. Because I not as if I not a quaze when it go. Then Nabara Kiri, Neclemona, Galepono, the lender on Israel. Obre, non etitia. Now, I got good guy. We maybe now one day. One les Israel is here. Obre, non etitia. Israel by all of them. Didn't surrender all of them. And the people about was that now the mountains surround the Guinea, Otakachukunas space surround them. One we represent divine authority. I want our topic. I want the topic of tonight. We represent what? Divine authority. One only man, I'm not here today. Let me bring up the screen. Only man this thing, man today. We represent what? Divine authority. If you are Umife all over the world, then you be out of France. And the young getting conscience again and honor. I mean those that have conscience. Those that have conscience. So, and when I'm talking about conscience here, conscience does not mean that you are or like kind of holier than. I know. Conscience means an ability to know when you are wrong and when you are good. When you do wrong and when you do good. That is what conscience is all about. So only with a conscience, which means it means that now it might be an ability to accept I want him with a conscience. And I see an ability, you want to be married home, you would what the credit, even the mother, you would have told Manana, you have him train on the right path. Mamma declare again, Mamma declare again, may notice it again, may notice it again. What go over again, notice your conscience over the image. One I want you with a conscience. I'm referring to those people. So only when that conscience are now and the among us as in this movement, when what you represent is what? Divine authority. That I will explain. I will explain. Because here was easy. All I want is when this socialism makes us the perfect. I want the most holy. No, you are not the most holy thou. You are not the most perfect. But those in the Nekusiranyaka. Those are not easier. Those are the Kusirayaka. The Yan mind, they beat to buy more. That's all no way by an emitter. Those in the Yanaka, I had no one is name it is here. You just get ginger, Tizzy consciousness now. I don't know if I'm communicating here. Okay, Tikusi consciousness now. You name improve in your character. You name improve even in your family. You name improve. That name radiate that light here. And that way beautiful thing. So why are you going to get the reason why you get rejected this beautiful thing? Why when you get a common sense only when a common sense get rejected this beautiful thing? Beautiful thing that is coming on your way. Get rejected here. Now you choose to do. Where is the common sense? I bet the common sense in us. Then we don't know also. When they boss now now take peace. You have peace in our boss now about war. What? Who does that? One. Who does that? Well, that is what we are seeing in this Biafra movement, and we are trying to let them know. Weapon are going. We don't fail before now. Or they can see we can now. One. And I said now, who is this man? Who is this Amenepa? Who is this Dr. Muzara? Is it not what they are doing? That is what they are doing. But for those that have conscience, this Biafra movement, when you have divine authority, you don't believe a prono guy we poor. You don't believe prono now this movement. I don't know whether people are paying attention here. You don't believe prono. When you bless, when you bless, because you do your child when I got. And when you know chiri, when you not chiri, No, two more cook on other one come when was so I would a joke. Over a joke. Over a boom boom we are. I would a joke. You always reality. But you must attend to that. Without self-discipline and moral decency, there is no divine authority for you. Cheglitas, I want to know when you charity. You don't have anything to say. Are you sit there? Okay, so not there. So, Biafra, I'm Ngozi Morina. See you. My friend said, also, museum. So let me play this thing. Look at what is going on. Look at what is going on. You just want to say something? Okay. So look at what is going on. Let's just play this. Let's just play this. Look at what is going on. And after playing this thing now, actually, use your tongue and count your teeth. Let me play. Let me just play this.
Go happy. Calm now. No more competition of fish, Abi. Is there a competition now? Because what I can about only and Bokori and Amma. Now, Bamboko, family, you don't want a crebu for. Okuna go happy now. Okuna Zugike, Jeza Bruzieta. Go Abulie, Jeza Bruzie Kidi. Kedu mgbe ndị Igbo ji wee go na this extent of ifopụ ndị mmadụ ka ọkụkọ because ihe na-agwa m na just na ndụ na ọnwụ this boy na-asị n'aka Chineke wee bịa mba na let's just be sincere.
The question here now, if the number, okay, the guy na-ekwu ka mgbe ndị Igbo ji wee bazie na-efuzi ndụ ndị mmadụ ka ọkụkọ ka mgbe o bidoziri. That shows a very big concern to each and every one of us. That's supposed to show a very big concern to each and every one of us. Because we are trying to save life here. We are trying to bring sanity among us. We are trying to establish peace among us that is getting lost. And they can help the result of all this for Arwala. Can help the result of this. Can help the result of this thing now. Insecurity, if not buying now, do everywhere now. It's the way the result because now this message, I wonder. No wonder. Also, I have on it. I'm gonna have on it. That's not only TK. Now when I went to talk to Mono, went. Now I'm on it. Can the reason? Okay, the minute came. I help the result of this. Yeah, give to this. I'll not complain. Came when the boat you because they fusing them because of na pray because of lack of discipline, lack of self-discipline and moral decency, with the insecurity among us, even the zoo. The reason why the zoo country is suffering today because of their leadership lack what? Self-discipline and moral decency. That's why the whole nation is perishing. That's why the whole people in Nigeria didn't perish because of the dead in charge, those that are in charge of the authority. They lack what? Self-discipline, moral decency. But there is an antidote. Just like the time of the history, like kind of history time, was based on the information we receive, based on the story of Moses and Pharaoh. The Redeemer will always appear. A liberator will always appear. And when the liberator appears, he appears with a message. He will always appear with the redemption message. And everyone that pays attention to that redemption message and that liberation message shall be saved. Shall be saved. Now, Africa kita now, look at what is Ghana say. Can the reason why Igbo is like that? Because of Guinea, they allow themselves to be used by the enemy based on the culture. Because when you don't have that self-discipline, when you don't have that moral decency, one you got one you got you got one you got you cannot be contented. You can't be contented in what you have. The spirit of pride will not set in. And when the spirit of pride sets in, and it's very, very dangerous when you have that spirit of pride. Your pride will lead you. Spirit of pride can lead you to that's what we are trying to prevent. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. And we're supposed to emancipate ourselves now from this mental slavery that Nandi Roach will tear in our home. Away, Puta. Instead of us to face the reality. Some people are now got to shadows. Now shadows. Now got kwari asre. Ekurasre bago. Got kurasre batu. It's not going to help us out. It's not going to bring deliverance to us. It's not going to bring it. Now USB. When you hear USB, what comes into your mind? When you hear USB-G, what comes into your mind? USB, United States of Biafra. What comes to your mind? And whatever thing that comes into your mind brings your if let me just put it this way. USB. Afana asage. I'm telling you. I don't mean insult. I don't mean like kind of, but that is what it is. That is the reality. You see that why we had you, but when the person is trying to save you. That no one is trying to save you here. He's trying to save you. He's telling you the truth. I'm telling you. Oh, you know that kind of thing is what you appreciate. You appreciate that person. Oh, when I mean USB, I found out on what nigga na babo. That is what it is. A lot of people na babo now because of getting because I didn't know USB. I found out on. That's the reason why now. And you know some of them. Yeah? But when they know that they USB and believe that this USB are something with divinely. Of which our leader our leader have said it, have said it. You are not going to say you never heard it. I'm not the one that said it. Our leader said it. And we all of us believe our leader, right? Don't even believe me. But our leader said it. That this Biafra now, this Biafra, this USB are not with divine mandate. Now when you like to get me where Posia, even in Chokama Poparagia here now. I will come to the video program every day. I'm a way as a jingle every day. I don't mean easier. Because I want to remind them a lot of things. Only putting it on the zone, on the right zone. I want to join on this Biafra movement. I know our motive of joining this Biafra movement. I will come out. We don't need it now. We don't need it. Yeah? Some people now we don't need it, man. So only we fair. You only part of this Biafra movement. You want conscience again when you have a divine authority, and the divine authority need to be applying it. You need to be using it. If give me put effort. But in the name for now, store down when they leave them, leave it for the gods. But you na position. This is our brother here.
To be honest to ourselves, yeah, going down on this guy now, Snaka Chineke Webia. Oyun kidnap, na allow some, put up all the money, they will pay Maka why? Unazo position. Makazu, wajaja, azu. ofu mgba unu na-enwe ka nwatakịrị na-agbalụ onwe nwatakịrị tii nke packaging unu enwebara ya anya ofu because yere gwa m na jos na ọnwa na jos ọkwa inner caucus ọkwa the inner caucus ndị ọjọọ ndị ife ụwa na-adịghị adị mma n'ụwa jos egwu mgburu onye na-ele azụ ọ ya mere anyị nwa n'obodo oyibo pụta a na-atụ uche bata be anyị egwu mgburu onye na-ele azụ anyị nwabatazi na akpụrụ akpa anyị nwa ọkụ na ewere mma gbujise mmadụ aka na just ordinary fish seller na-agbara onwe mbọ ka ọ
check up now. Kemgbe di ya ji bata na buy. Kemgbe di ya ji set in because of a lot of us have lose guard. A lot of people lose guard go. A lot of people among us lose guard go. Lose guard up to the lowest. Look at the result. Look at the result. And you can be thinking that maybe it's not happening in your own side, or maybe got fed, maybe one got fed or something. One day, if you don't take the measurement, if you don't take the measure now, okay, you touch on your one by one. This thing I'm telling you. What goes on now? So this is a high need for us to use this our divine authority. We can subdue all these things here now, and the only way for you to be operating on that divine authority and like kind of that conscience, you need to be speaking out. When you're speaking out, you're practicing your divine authority. You're not going to use your word, God. When they heal a lot of people's hearts, you're not going to use that your word, God. They position some people's brain. Some of them going to pretend that now what you are saying, they are not hearing it. Some of them will be pretending that what you are saying, they are not hearing. One day they are hearing it. Everybody is hearing it. You can't pretend that you're not hearing it. You never pretend to go in and one day. I'm not hit again. I'm going to go put up a game, but I give a person on the episode also say this thing. No me open here. Now you want to go confess to choir on a very good day. Let's say this thing, so thing. And the toast will go talk us with me. I will not be said them say. So you don't need to run away from it. Maybe I say, what are the no, you don't need to run away from it. You must the also in our back. But the only thing I go, I go and see about or somewhere in Achibas Baba who knows that Rosie. Look at it now. One day losing one year because of getting anime competition. Only got Caribbean because of Azua. One day, that spirit may eradicate. Whoever that is getting himself involved in this kind of ill behavior, in this kind of criminality, in this kind of evil, you are not needed in Biafra land. You need to vacate Biafra land. You need to vacate. That land is not meant for you. That is the message which I can register here before I forget. Any person of Black Eye that this kind of if men are buying, you're not going to escape the judgment. Let's match now,
zụọ famili na agbụrụ onwe mbọkọ iferere ya na ezinụlọ ya na mma unu adịrị ya fopụ ndụ ya kịta ifepụgo ndụ ya na ọkwa obi adịgo gị mma na jeza bụrụ ozu ka irie na mkpabụrụ ụzọ ọka aka mgbe azụ nke gị nwa na-ewezie aịsụ ọnwa ọbụla gbudo I swear to God onye ọbụla tinye aka n'ihe nwụrụ abọị ụwa asaa ụmụ ya atagidekwa afọ n'ala Igbo onye ọbụla dị in support efepụ mbido abọị ọma onye kidnap ọbụla ọzọkwa ya bụ
If you go to the course to course follow a lot of people. They follow my generation and the generation of the generation of Igbo. I be able the honor boy. I got my generation on your generation. If you go a generation now you still the generation. I bought on my generation. If you know that now, Igbo. On your blog, I know blog my cousin and keep as well because. I swear, I'm not like I'm going to keep back. Moanya cousin and keep back because our people used to go on highway. A lot of people will go on highway. Put away a lot of big mess. Put a good generation in your job because of getting because of getting not applying common sense, because of getting not just because of accepting the message of self-discipline and moral decency. Some of them were a real generation. That'd be very, very sad indeed. And that is very, very painful indeed to like kind of our people are making this kind of choice. Some of our people are making this kind of choice. But here comes USB. You have come to give life. You have come to give you peace. USB. Don't joke with it. Don't joke with it. USB. Don't joke with it. Don't joke with it. Always divine authority. And they will come to give you life, peace, hope, joy, progress, equity, and justice. Even with fairness. No matter how this kingdom of darkness is fighting against it, you will always prevail. And the only blood involved in it, yeah, continue to make the grace of, continue to increase in you. It doesn't matter how people hate you or how they see you. One, and if you are threatening an ebu, now one already, yeah, find upon a wonder. You cannot be opposed with this kind of life. Only you before you get 2 times. You guy down, I didn't channel already before. You guy, or split in a bar. So you be up to say, you be claiming threat no spirit. You are dealing with spirit. They are dealing with spirit, but they don't know. They don't know. Divine authority, USB, all the very, very deep. But we break at you and all the evil ones, even if they more operate now, the true no and when the superior being that is watch out what is going to happen. Really when I give me pay. Honorably for now fight against this of the people of God, one the disease from now. A rain of fire is coming. A rain of fire is coming. Disease from now. When you move Biafra, I don't know, people even want to blackmail that name, Biafra. They want to useless that name, Biafra. You want to put that name, Biafra. You want to paint Teya, it's not going to work. It's not going to work because always divine something. I know what I'm talking about here. It's not going to work. So, and they are doing Biafra. They are using Biafran flag. They are creating all manners of illegal groups. They use the Biafran name. Now, people. What are you doing to yourself? What are you doing to yourself? If you are doing that kind of, what are you doing to yourself? Which you got in a real day. That's what do you think that you are doing? In a creation of unnecessary groups. If you are used by the name of Biafra, even today, say we need to put my government in there. They create a west side. They tia can't ara. Eh? Ebe uno man will go USB. Imachakwa will go USB. You know that. Or you are informed, media aware that they will go one USB. You are still creating an unnecessary group or mushroom group. They're using the name of Biafra to scam people. What are you doing to yourself? Do you think that by doing so, do you think that by creating all those unnecessary groups, you're gonna use it to quench down USB, what is divinely made? Do you think that it's gonna succeed? You're not gonna succeed. So why you yourself, you already know you're not gonna succeed. So why are you wasting your time and disgracing yourself and putting yourself into more danger? Causing yourself on it. Why are you making that kind of a choice? Huh? Why are you going to be making that kind of a choice? Thinking that is the only best choice of being evil. In a aska mumunege, Fagoma nebi, or in a mumunege, one ibuchu mumunega, nani give no wa. Get the joy again when they read the money. Get the joy again when they leave with the Bekega. What kind of choice is that? So you need to start advising yourself now because you are heading towards the Red Sea. You are heading towards the Red Sea, man. Can't you see it? Can't you see it? Okay, you don't even know how to advise yourself. If you don't advice, go and you talk him no appreciate. If only what kind of name Kiaga was your young one. Kaya buzonyo. Okwagi abuzonyo now. And onye abia to na say na think for. Na ga ponya oko completely. I am a master so once you become an impediment. Once you become an impediment to this movement, once you will be totally be destroyed. But the reason why onye get destroyed, because only have conscience. Only have conscience. God will only destroy those that have God. Chile can only destroy those that does not have conscience. And that can destroy. But once you with a conscience, you can make it destroy again. Take it to the bank. I'm telling you, take it to the bank. Once you with a conscience in the bread. Chukuna cannot destroy you. God only destroys those that does not have conscience. He only condemns those that does not have conscience. Are you getting the point? Get the point, yo. Don't pretend that you are not getting the point. You must get the point, because if you don't get the point, you're gonna cry. Actually, you use guys say actually kind of pass with the code. About to the code down, they're not getting the code. We don't talk raw. I get a raw for you to get it. For we to get it. Let me know also for you. For we to get it. Telling you. So why are you making that kind of a choice? Check out tomorrow will make a choice now. Yeah, this guy in the kuna. One in the ras, in the ras. Yeah, okay, the guy now they create a new style of which they're making care. He get my way, he conspire against person, he got kidnapped wire. That's a shy go give boy. When he bugorian now, this guy na kwa now, kune bugia. And the trying buriana, Gazega is yours here. The giga is here. You got for no only got for no hard able to use idea. The Tonya okay, got this in charge. We say the king of Fonyanera so now. Ibugo your rival. Your Baka was a king of Fonyanera aso. What kind of sense is that? What kind of choice is that? What kind of choice is that? If not evil choice. It's not the same thing now. Okay, man. And those on all those mushroom destiny against the USB. Yeah, you people have just want to disgrace USB, like kind of castigate. Without even thinking, without only one idea, the person are not having a little knowledge of where. Because I'm not food the thing. I'm not fear. Now fear clear. Look at what this lesson. Then future asem gaga dog the model. Asem gaga doing the model, the consequences. One it was gay corona marker now. This was not grammar former now. Thank you for some of you people that really understand. I see your prayers. God bless you, Master said us. May God bless and protect you, all the Biafra. I see, wonderful. That's what we need to be hearing. I in the day no. Chukuna no go see again. Tell you to go for my every day. I want jeep. Yeah, wine. Don't look wine your wine. I go wine for my. I want to know gum jiggy. I want to know Gigi Mua. Oh, Gochara go for my one aga gromo for joy. Wonyara. Gochara go for my one that go for joy. You will know Yara. You're not only commit offense there. Now you commit offense now. Or I gochara more former one naga gromo for joy. Which means now me commit offense. Eh? Only funny, I gochara go for my Yenaga growing for joy. One the onya the guilty. When you're guilty, and don't be the consequence. So there's nothing like when you deceive people. Don't need to deceive yourself. When you go for my back. But if you fail to do so, and now you make the choice. Why they make you and you and that kind of thing they make me verse self. Not just Ogondo, you know, with Salami. Oh, dear, anyway, more you were. And I'm telling us someone does yourself. I will thank you. honorary advice again himself. I will appreciate you. Saying I want to thank you so much. Now you notice the name child na mu amakwa ngekelege. That is the mindset. Why did you get advice? Give we one no give on boot ozugbo now. Onye ma na be threatening na hu na bia be threatening na ge. And onye na egbu self o ga na ebe forever. Ogbu mma kana na mma. Ogba egbe kana na egbe. So no pursue all this unnecessary spirit of fear for na puta. When you black why when you go can they preach? How can they preach? Everybody respect yourself, make and respect ourselves. You go. I want the message. When you black why when you go. So that can wait high na cho. I'm only one government. Only one government. You look at this our person, okay, some of they are possessed by the devil. They don't see themselves. I know what they are doing. I'm telling you, that's the thing. You're not there. Our sister na kawataru na kawatara now. Now some of them are possessed by the devil. They don't see themselves nor know what they are doing. So when I'm gonna be very, very careful. You get a journal guy, I'm gonna journal they declare the way we want things to be. Now acquire the way we want things to be. They put it in the way we want it to be. I want the divine authority. Don't allow anybody to don't be on a dumb ass. I'm gonna be useless. Like kind of you don't want to be useful. Because when you refuse to be useful, you will not have any divine authority. But when you become useful, you have a divine authority. You need to be useful. USB represent the light. USB represent the peace. UAP represent the fairness. So represent the equity and justice. And they represent progress. All these things join back together. And it is a divine something. And the go on is an authority for you. You need to exhibit it now. You don't need to waste the authority. You need to exhibit it positively, actively, and reasonably. Anything apart from that, you are wasting your time and we are deceiving ourselves.
Tidaka we would that little young guy in a bumper Korean is soon. I swear with an Enugu I swear with Ajan Benam Nino, I attack the powerful nowhere on your I attack the alpha, we are say attack the alpha on your because someone mad keep up with that thing, on to one mad keep up. Just imagine what I can about me in Korean. On your come major, Pampo Kana, or the Pambo Runas not busy. Or Baba, and Kiara Gali on the Fundia Fopu. Can you hear me? Oh, Undi, but who make you a try go? Because I'm not on you, but near far. And Carol can douse and Carol Flally Esme. I go wine to wear soap. Kaila sentimental. And Carol can Flally Esme. Une Megian or Gobi at the Gunum, and Hune Bugie. Bruzian Ozier now. Bruzian Ozier. Oto say a trend now as all social media now, all social media platform on a trend. God. Always pray to God, never trend. If with this young guy for now, I bet my cross his video before. I swear to God. Just imagine. I'm soludo ya ajo. Ndi because lebo sin ana eme ana ekpochapu. I had to back. Mazi ebi chala egbe. I like to go back. Unna me yena. Unna so insecurity everywhere. Look at Anambra Bible. But I na to. Ask an average like this. And then joy can average. Imagine Anambra today now. No way. I was in a bed near Ojo or Chunukula Monabuchi Nobi. Ojo Judonio Bonaro. Obudano today, look at Obudano town. What be for 1 day, no neighbor Mado. For 1 day, I remember 1 day they kidnap or mad no but that. I remember for 1 day they kidnap or man neighbor man. He are very big followers. And he may for us in for no everywhere. Security on email by Nine. A very big forest. Yeah.
That's what we are talking about. This year, no baby, I'm going to kidnap and they were forest and they all come everywhere by camera. Then what are we talking about in our own side? And we go government to get now. The people put on their disposal now. They put instead of them for them to be reasoning towards how to be that nation, be that government, of them where security and where of them more only everywhere. Government are very active, just like you put that phone on email. Their government is active. Because some government who the second God after God, now government. After God, now government. Nobody they very, very powerful. Now government. Government have an authority. And who are those authorities? What the people? What people? Then our own people are this each. Guy with the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Very, very clean vision. When you have this supposed to understand. Or this supposed they hard for them to understand. Government that is for you, by you, and for you. Each other. Nigerian government, the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Nigerian government did not give you that kind of opportunity. Government can make a decision and you get them collectively. I don't have an opinion, and at the end of the day, that's a collectively opinion. And the young man for them, for everybody. That is what USB represents. That is how. Then only one idea know you represent. Him idea here today. In Chair is here. We see now here cause users. I don't know when can man give US. I was idea now everything come on. Come on, man, my US. John and one in car, Mapamunka in Maya because Gamu. When you accuse them, but don't jog say, Mamma Pamunka, Kuzeremo, Nigabamia, Yeputana, Coco, Yana, Coco, Nimbu, Mahapu Gashike. Eh? Mahapu Gashike. Everything that is supposed to be the men of God is supposed to be something for literally. We need to, by this time, I had to go suppose to go far. Why would you ever some people engineer with a delay? With a delay, if an agaga. Can you with their benefit? Can you with their intention? What is their intention and what is their benefit? Now what kind of job? Ndane with a delay, if an agaga. They will take distraction, if an agaga. They will take this destruction, if an agaga. What is their intention? And what can you with their gain? Number one, I want to know what is their intention. And can you with their gain? You know, for something, somebody is building something for your own good, for our own good. And go myself, you are not contributing anything for that, our own good. You are not even contributing anything. But somebody not think again. Not talk. Even now, I want to go for your own good, and you are not contributing anything. Go and contribute to. Now, that thing itself. Who does that? Who does that? Who does that? Now, we need to add up na keep as well. And no one they do the business. You na hit here. Hey, put it on him. You can see no here now. You can see the hearer. I got promise and the kind of butcher. And they got a PM butcher. They've got a good to work on that. You feel that now it will always go all way like that. Now, be when you get a woman away. One day there is time for everything. Even they will believe they bend down, but they are not seeing it. They are not seeing it. But the very, very disastrous. God is going to hit them. You're not getting hit here. But the very, very disastrous. When you're black, we work better. That's true. I am better. And the can't see nonsense if I am. But the good news is, Chile cannot get protected there. I'll get protected there. So about the also need about redemption, again about liberation. Now, I'm maybe the common sense and have it. Then about also matters again have self-discipline and have moral decency. Again, about also now about ị na-achọ ndị gị na-abụghị na-akụ asịrị, ị na-achọ ndị gị na-abụghị na kọmiti all manners of evil, ị na-achọ ndị gị na-eme gị encourage ya ọnwụ na nwa nwanne, no problem, no problem. Ọ chọsi onye ọbụla mekere, no problem. Ome ihe ọma mere gaa n'iru, ome nke ọjọọ mere gaa n'iru, no problem. Agbarụcha mmiri ngere, ikurukwa mmiri ngere ṅụọ. Ị ga na side nke nwaanyị isi ọcha, nwaanyị isi ọcha pụta ya ojide nwanne ya nwaanyị na-adọ ya vam vam vam, na-adọ ya vam vam vam. Ndị mmadụ agadi a na-aga ege the woman ntị, people agadi a na-aga ege rubbish, na-ege rubbish. Ngecha the rubbish ya nsef iru n'ụlọ obi ahụ a na-agbakasị gị. Ndị na-enwecha heart pain, ndị na-enwe ma concussion, ndị na-enwe ma ndị ara na-agbakwụsị based on the woman na-akọ. Still yet I still listening to some of the few individuals, so because I and I cannot get that trash. And we move. When our brother go this, I have some other few updates. I will deliver the message simultaneously. Mama and deliver to us back to God's own glory. I'm telling you, and ask for more grace. Because here I was your dear, and we are doing it genuinely, voluntarily, rejoicingly. Onye chọrọ ịnụ ya nọ, onye chọrọ ime appreciate ya ma appreciate. Make sure you know, nwanne, it will not stop the message, because that is the message of redemption. And all for particular when the chukwu na chiri ji awe zo, or necessary na oge ji azo onye ọbụla. So don't even force yourself. You have to go. If it's not meant for you, it is not meant for you.
One day, neje gbo man n'ime ebe a. Ọ na-enwere ndị kidnapper n'ime ebe a. Ada akụ ya ka Western world jikọ anyị mma. Igbo onye ọbụla rapụ greediness. Ndị Igbo anya ụfụ dị n'Igbo.
Onwe ọzọ ọkwa ya ka m na-preach kwa ebe a. Ọkwa the same thing I'm na-ekwu ebe almost every day. Onwe reach from here this guy na-ekwu na. Ọkwa for good effect. Ya na agbara ya na-eti from January. Ọkwa for good effect. Onye na-ere azụ ibe ya, ọdakọ nọ on top. Ọ bụrụ ozi na a na-ebuzi okwu Fulani, ọzọ Igbo na-ebuzi Igbo. Onye na nwanne kemgbe nke a, nna man, let them run away from Biafra land. Ndị anyị fumere, let them run away. Onye ọbụla kọmitiri ndị onye ọbụla fumere onwe ya allow ekwesịghị izo ya na nke ikpeazụ a na this USB nke fanụ. Onye agba aka ọsọ kwụsị, ndị mmụọ ga na-achụgo, mmadụ ga na-achụgo, ndị mmụọ ga na-achụgo. Eluigwe ga na-achụgo, ala mmụọ ga na-achụgo. Why onye ga-eje make that kind of decision? Why onye ga-eje make that kind of a choice? You makwa the high consequences dị na ya. Ebe ka onye asị wee bịa ụwa. Yotego. So greediness adọrọ mma. If you're a greedy man, nwanne kwụsị ọbụna iji awebata na movement a. Kwụsị onwe ebe iji azụ aga. Anya ukwu adọrọ mma. Onye kwuo panti efuo. Anya hold the truth. Even in time na-ekwu yourself. Ọ bụrụ na mụ ha na-enwe anya ukwu mgbe ọ bụrụ na mụ ha na-ekwu ekwu na mmegbu ya nwụ na-enwere spirit of anya ukwu a. Otu efu kwuru kịta, ihe ga-ememe ebido dowe ụmụ ndụmọdụ. Ọ bụrụ na ịma na ị ga-akwụsị n'anya ukwu a once, gị were nwaanyị na-akwụsị, gị na-agwa egwere nwaanyị na-akwụsị ya. Ịmara na ị ga-akwụsị n'ihe once ba. Nwanne gị ọ bụrụ na half gị kwụsị na half. Gị mere otu ga-esi wee kwụsịkwuo half. Nwere onwe gị. Everything can is share wrong. Man, I don't know what I'm on the film. Am I communicating?
But some I don't know. Bibenduka ndị obodo.
I'm communicating. Let me know.
If you are right, I'm.
How they know available.
Man, ihe ọbụla na-eme n'ụwa na-ekpe ekpere na-agba mbọ. Na Chineke amala kera pe trend mgbe nwụrụ anwụ. Just imagine that this boy said trend na. Man, ihe ọbụla aka na this boy, I swear to God. And in China, you fight to that person. And Igbo ba you fight onye to the end. Onye ya nwa nwuchu. Chineke kpọkwunu nche niile ọkụ ebe a. Igbo na anya ụfụ. Aka onye Igbo dị n'ife a. Iberify ya ọfụma. Onye Igbo nwanne onye abụ ịnaka kusu nọ n'ife a man. Na don't kill them now. Na don't do okay. When I go carry the cross na go chop am. There's that time uze kunsa ata azụ ya. Ndị ala.
ife now. And they represent anywhere, anytime. The same spirit, the same vibe, the same message. Message are not there. Common sense message, freedom message, liberation message, self-discipline message, moral message, moral decency message. I can't you put on and keep as well. I can't you put that. So also quite in hating how, also quite in hating her. When they hate you, that's your hatred and never know. They come out and eat for their body. You only do hatred, each with their hatred. That okuga bagge. I want a man of Manakwaya today. Manakwaya that now you are playing with fire. You know, you know, I want any cagana no, but no choke and abu. You man in playing with the fire. Why did you not get up? I'm not so asking didn't enemy before. Now my for handed you for now woman. Did I not say it? Had you feel now woman nishi? A broken agam young walk. The more in the man is. A man would ask me where angry. Eh? Where angry? It may never be your portion. It may never be your portion. You cannot go up for. Now, Susu, you get may never be your portion. Not for to go Kabiama. You get it, and you say it like you mean it, and you act towards it, reject it. Don't just misguide anyhow, man. How can I say that Bruce those who are will be there, man?
The winch. Take back a tabo aqua tune and
Thank you,
that
my
place.
brother. Thank you, my brother. So can you share the message? I mean, because you come from my own side. Can you share the message? And your man can me. I won't do it. You everywhere. I got tabucho one by one. I need to get tabucho one by one. When the dream of our nation and the this is where we are heading to. This is where everybody is supposed to be heading to. This is the dream. We're not like where on video, even studio self and achieve me. After that, I take some few videos. If you don't have enough vision, we're not fear, you not work towards it. This is the vision I have. Eba kama say to no this was in aga. Owe putage happen this vision na aga akoka na aka kondembu. Iteta ni issue to ge kora kondembu. Ga aka kondembu na ihe. Ga aka kondembu na abale. Anya bịara. Abịara Biafra movement ibi ka kondembu. Huh? Ibịara join na Biafra movement ke ibi anya ina aga aka kondembu. Come on, get away from here. You know, this is supposed to give you put on if you know so poor. This is the gas produce of Biafran spirit get the also. Biafran spirit no we get the also. No na choyo no go na sino na meru. All Biafran spirit get the also. We no na eme. Those so chebu. Obi adrokwa Biafran spirit man ebe no. Obi adrokwa Biafran spirit man ebe no. Anya wozi anya ka na akwa go. Okwa enwa ka na agbo no bla. Obi adrokwa Biafran spirit man ebe onye obula ifuji aru ala bata na this movement. Jekpuro, bitterness no. Obi adrokwa ya man ebe no. Osunu charia no. Charia no kwisi de me no na iwe na gi wete iwe. Na fukura na ya no fukura limit. No charia no kwisi no nonsense, not go too much. All the message. Anya ba ka go na anti camera nya na ekwu eba.
To understand that you forgive doesn't mean the offender has changed. That you forgive doesn't mean the offender has repented. That you forgive doesn't mean the offender will not repeat it. Somebody is talking to you and talking you down in a way that wants to bring up pain and poison from you. You must learn to see the person for who they are. This is what you want to bring out of me, because I know if you are too much in pain, you will not see beyond the smoke screen. Talking you down. Do you know how foolish you are? How stupid you are? How condescending your behavior is? This is what you want. That I will always sit down here and sulk and cry. You want to have a man.
Message ana bara ezigbo message also na bara message of redemption also. Otago. So we so ga drink number. Chai. But that was your blind no man the mother no self. No one need behave zika number. Common sense again we put it. Then as someone be happy say you know that's we say we common behave as someone happy say the moral decency. Now happy say the self-discipline. Now gas so ndele behave ka nama. Ndele more common sense. Can so rose them we say Chineke na-ekwukwala ihe ọjọọ. Chineke na-ekwukwala ihe ọjọọ Chukwu nna. Onye ọbụla ị na-ekwu ị na-efu onwe gị afa n'isi Chukwu na-ekwukwala ihe ọjọọ. Don't make that kind of rubbish, useless choice. Then we should not do. Choice so you make it cannot even add value to your life. You cannot even add value to your progress. You cannot even add value to your family. Why are you making that kind of choice? Huh? And then I've spoken your advice and make you get it. You know we come on, Sheba, get out. Sheba, get out, man. I gotta go where, man. So Biafrans now have come to stay. Umifa have come to stay. Children of light have come to stay. And there is nothing the devil will do against it. The more they fight, the more the fire of God gonna burn on. Because he kid in a liquid and a liquid in Sunan, but to catch you in a carrani on your kuchi.
Or a woman who is deranged and broken, since you have refused to change, I'll get out of that zone where you can do that. Come back and talk again, but it's not the same old me you will meet. You are still saying the same word. Let me tell you, people who curse and talk people down with words, what hurts them the most is to see that you are not hurt. Are you not the one I'm talking to? You mean all the things I'm saying? You are looking at me as if a dog is barking. What are they saying? I'm pressing a sensor, trying to get a rebuttal, an emotion from you. Why are you not giving me? You used to be my pet. I know the key to press, and you break down. If they will not stop pressing that key, refuse to break down. Every time they press, you know what they're about to do. You know what?
No, I hope you people are paying attention here. Don't allow anybody to distract you. Don't allow anybody to take you out of focus. No matter who that person is. Whether Mawunye go, Mawumu go, Mawunwa go, Mawipe, Mawivun. Don't allow anybody to put you out of focus. Unless you don't even know your vision, you don't even have any dream, you don't even have any this thing. You anyhow person. Unless I have even someone of them Bubato this movement. Come on, they should get that out of the way. Nobody drop your France spirit in ma. Nobody drop ma. Yeah. I never can put yourself for no I we were. You know, we was you were. You know, we were. There was a Quaraguma nature choma. Why? They did it to Jesus. After I met to Jesus, go to where we travel what we had to make a mass in the Carlo. Because the same thing that they did to Jesus, they want to do to mass in the Carlo. They always try to bring you down. Yeah? Why will you hate progress? I couldn't put the other day. I said that no one live for now. Progress are there on ya. Progress are not there. And then when man they die for not defeated, progress are not there. All these betrayers are progress no the day for their side. Joy no the day their side. Joy no the day their side. Just see any day their side in the chiarion. Not Joyana Tatuaka. Not Joyana posing their mind. Not your happiness with their anger. Your peace would peace will war like to them. When they hear peace, or the peace now will war. But if not give was I get put on name, and the head will go on name. Because this is a divine mandate. And the people that did in charge of it were a divine authority. Animal breath, divine authority. Get the spirit feel that not the Tongo Zara message will declare Biafra. Na Finland. What kind of spirit that let's just ask ourselves some question. Can spirit if you know to declare Biafra na Finland? Divine authority coach we may inform in Finland. Divine authority. from Elu, from Eligwe, from Uchukwu Kabiama, from the Biafran spirit, irrespective of Neji, PMAG. Arabra Ogen Kere now, Arabra Vam Vam Vam, Arabra and the paid agent now. I said, what they experienced in Finland was a miracle. The full manifestation of the spirit of Biafra had to work. When you go there, dreaming, when you lanya nihu, the focus, divine authority, the declare Biafra there. Aranagba. Since that day, Aranagba, the kingdom of darkness. Aranagba. Eh? Okuna apu hanishi. And then leka nebisi kagwe bupurishi. When they watch in the spiritual realm, all of them all of them ishi. Also their body hana akuzi leka. Na chuzuya na ata. So everybody need to be at alert because agwe bupurishi na akpare. Ekwekwana ka ha tata gị. And none of them are onye ha ga-tata n'ihu ife n'afa Chukwu oke abịama. Any tongue of Lanagi Kuni, to speak against we ụmụ Chukwu oke abịama that are doing a good job with a genuine mindset na nke Igbo a isi ka ịbịa chebere echiche ọjọọ. That moment anyị na-eche echiche ọjọọ ahụ ga-etipịa gị there automatically. Divine authority chọrọ wee egwuregwu. Gagachee ya. Divine authority. I want to tell you that your mindset ga. You will change echiche ọma about your family. Change echiche ọma about ndị enyi gị. Change echiche ọma about the public now. Even change echiche ọma to this government. What do you gain? You only need change echiche ọma about your government, about your family. Can you again? No, I'm a kind of Juno. Unu na-eji ọjọọ wee na-epost. What is your gain? Come on, get out here, man. Gain go. In a post to your ọjọọ. You got bata na cabinet. So say you gonna run a cabinet in a suari me. What will be your gain? Tell us, we want to know. What is your intention? Here we are again. You bata na communication. Get cause problem. What is your gain? What is your intention? Huh? Then you are an independent broadcaster. You're in a bitterness. Can you hear your intention? What is your gain? You're in a Biafra Liberation Army. You have to go pay attention to work we accordingly. Because you can't call him and in a higher hierarchy. In a DPM where government. Pay attention to what government is doing. What is your intention and what is your gain? You cannot pay attention. So in conclusion, Abalia, you have to go. You know, this guy got to finish on the
What they're about to say, toxic things, painful things, outgrow them.
So that is it. You have to go. So in conclusion, Abalia, you to go Kabiama. Abalia, I read this message on there. The prayer was supreme leader here. Mazin Nandi Carlos, the Dr. DPM. This is USB. USB, this is the vision, this is the dream, and there is a divine authority. You have to go, and you cannot bring this divine authority down. Okay, for you, they are completely life and direct. And I don't know whether they feel me. You have to go. So na Kibazwa, Muchuko Kabiama. All them at this Biafra movement here today. You only need to use your conscience. Your man again. Take it to the bank. Your man again. My your man again. In with a divine authority and start using it today. Only they use where. And the game of the divine authority are on front no guy if I'm with a war on no guy and I continue to speak out the truth and be consistent in that truth. Consistent. Don't be unshakable in that your truth. Stand there. Whether I'm a no go, whether I'm a no go, rejoicingly be speaking it. And be asking God for grace for you to be speaking it more. Only with a conscience and keep as well. When the human man again, you with a divine authority. So the more we gonna go for it, then you should go on your law former. Don't you bless no go former. When you want your brown. When you believe a brown way upon, when you have to go no one. The people are not getting it. Masina didn't name Masina the Carlo Brodo. When any of them may escape. In any of the all of them Masina the Carlo Brono. When any of them may escape. We have the same authority and Chukuna in a mass, the same authority in Koragon, you and I, when we have self-discipline and moral decency. You can even call prayer to Thomas and Carlos and more prayer. When you got it again, if I'm communicating, let me know in the comment section. I'm rounding up. Only when that self-discipline I from them and about us, how about what the also? Self-discipline, that's also. Bad people everywhere. Self-discipline, that's also. It is self-discipline, I'm about so kitty kata. Chineke le mbali yojo. One don't know, but one did also, but one hand no. But one no self-discipline, I'm about. You know what I say? Get issue wire. Once a while, I don't get you, but this is art or skit. You know more. You know self-discipline. Yeah, but. Also, we are not here to convince anyone, but to bring them to message how it was received. I hope we will receive it with a clear heart. I'm telling you, and a genuine mindset. I want a matter of. I hope I receive ya. Can you receive fire? Can you receive the message? Can you receive a message? I have any other choice. And I have a time also. I have a time. I have a time also. If I talk about the also. Speed the you up the also now about the also. Speed the you up that also. Barbara Peggy. Get plenty of mouth. Speed you up that also. Barbara Peggy, the moral decency and the self-discipline again about the also. Speed the you up also. You get what this is speed ya we match back. Never be embrace the self-discipline. Now keep as that. Speed the high. Let me put it this way. Go ahead the balance. Speed the high. You up also. Chineke kuna kamure yo na mswe Chineke na gukona na mo aswe ba di also na no self-discipline mu na ba di also Chineke kuna kam so I want my prayer point. That my prayer point. I told me so about that also. No self-discipline man na also. No, but also for what? This was the Kelechiku na mado wala gisi we self-discipline. Kamega Korea ka kele ya. You want about yourself get what tara. You know about the also. But what the also now? It is self-discipline that the moral decency or not like big person. Okay. Now when I did it, my brother does it much. You might do self-discipline. Moral decency. So I am also. It's a bad draw. So that's it. Tonight. You have to go. That's it tonight. That's it. This is our new vision. This is our new dream. I got you because I want to sleep early today. I don't want to spend so much time. I'm going to rush out early in the morning today. So I need to sleep. You know, but I need to tomorrow morning I need to wake up so early. So thank you so much for joining in tonight. USB is divine authority. You have to go. So I wouldn't conscious again. I don't know. One day, you give your mom again. So happen there na agbakwa ọsọ moral decency na self-discipline esokwana ha make you no follow them run you know self-discipline again na agba ọsọ you know moral again esokwana ha agba ọsọ ahụ akụkọ mma na imere impress that self-discipline na the moral decency without it man they got no there so long live Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Long live USB government, long live Dr. Mozara Beze, long live Mazi Samine by the dragon. Long live every genuine cabinet members doing the job neatly, obediently, genuinely, respectfully, humility. Chukuna Gosichang no. Yoma Mero. Yoma Mero. Anyị nwa anụkwa side kwa Chukwuna one way or the other dịkwa genuinely na-emekwa nke a na-eme ọgwụkwa na adịcha 100% but conscience na arụ ọrụ ihe ọma mekwara Chukwuna kelee dịrị gị gozi n'onye ihu gozi onye azụ gozi onye nta gozi onye ukwu pụta onye ọbụla sị na ga ekpere anyị ekpere ngozi si na nwa ndụta anyị kpechara ekpere ngozi ka Chukwu gozie ha amaga na azụ ha na-aga abụ onwe ha ọnụ nwanne ọkwa onwe ha ka abụkpọrọ ọnụ onwe ha ka abụkpọrọ ọnụ onye si na anyị ga-adị ga-adị onye si na anyị ga-ebi ga-ebi onye si na anyị ga-ebi onye ha ga-ebi ọ dị very very simple anyị tabụọ ọgụ n'obi nwanne tabụgoro anyị n'obi ọnwa anyị tabụọ ọgụ n'obi abịakwana bịa tete kpọsị anyị anya when you make that move anya gị ga-akpọ so don't take that choice don't make that mistake you don't need to do that ọrụkwa nwanne nwa ya you don't need to do that ije nwanne m ịdị too much Chukwu gozie gị. Thanks for joining tonight. You're always there. Thank you so much, wonderful colleague. God bless you. God bless Ngozi Maureen and some other people that joined in tonight. From me, from here, it is good morning. I love you all. God bless.